Patrons, what is going on for the month of October? Well, it's actually November, but I'm doing this vlog for you guys this is October's edition. I'm gonna get one done for November, but this month has just been really tough. I guess we gotta sit down and talk about the big elephant in the room, and that's Kevin's passing, where it really struck me really hard. Like, I've had a few days off recently just to relax, and when these things happen, I just bury myself in Netflix and just playing some video games, really just spacing out the whole world. And I guess it's my way of dealing with things like this. I've thought about it a lot, and it's just one of those things that a lot of people said it was unexpected. And if you guys have no idea what I'm talking about Kevin from Tech Showdown. He had his YouTube channel, and he was just one of those guys that I knew him from way back, like I think 2014 or even that early, when he contacted me about, I think he was just commenting on my videos, and then I checked him out, and he had a YouTube channel. We just started really getting along, and then I featured him on some live streams. He was a co-host for a period there, and then my internet was just really bad. I had to can the show because I only had like 1 or 2 megabits per second upload, but we ended up just being really good friends out of this whole YouTube endeavor. And it ended up being where he talked to me and he said he wanted to go to Taiwan. And my advice straight away to him was like, okay, like, you know, enjoy yourself. Make sure your number one priority is to have fun while you're over in Asia, and really just try and just enjoy yourself when you're over there. And I said, you know, for me personally, I told him, you're from New Zealand, Australia and New Zealand, very similar. There's really good salaries to be earned here in jobs or whatever you do. Plus the living standards here are really good. And I was like, dude, you know, like it's, do you want to live? Like, I think he kind of gave me the inkling he wanted to live in Taiwan for like a long time. And I was sort of like just a little bit against that because I've been in Japan for a long time, and now very nice place to live, but I eventually just got lonely there. And that was, I guess, the biggest problem is different cultures, living in different cultures. You've got to really get used to those cultures. And in the end, I just got too lonely in Japan, especially with what happened with the heartbreak and stuff like that. And I flew back to Australia and recouped, regenerated. And that's when you've seen the content. People just tell me all the time the content's just gotten so much better over the last few years. And a big reason for that is because I came back to Australia and I'm surrounded by family and friends and just love. And that's what it's, you know, just find your home wherever it is in the world, be surrounded by that unit. And it's usually people who you grew up with. And that's what I'm finding, is that all my really good long-term friends have been friends I've had just known for a long time. There is Shan for the Fam. He's a really good friend too that I actually met through YouTube. He watched the channel a lot, and then I had a meetup like a few years ago, and he came, and he's just been a really good friend ever since. So it's really weird that like on the Gold Coast is where my really good family and friends are. So I know that feeling of what it's like to be surrounded with people that just care about you. And then this is where I talked to Kevin about this, and when he broke up with his girlfriend, I really saw he was hurting really badly because he made a video on his channel, and these things happen, you know, like for whatever reason, I guess they weren't compatible in the end. And that's just, you know, it's no one's fault, nothing like that. But I could just see he was lonely and hurting over there. And I could sense that when he talked to me. And I just kept telling him, every time I spoke to him, I kept saying like, dude, you've got to get back to New Zealand. You have to get back there. Just rebuild yourself. And then I said to him, like, if you can't get back to New Zealand, or like say for instance, you don't really have any really good friends there that want to help you out in this time, come to the Gold Coast and stay at my place. And I offered him that because I knew he was going through like pain. Even if he didn't talk to me or show me it, I knew what he was going through because I've been through it myself, and I can read that on a person. And it just ended up like, I just think in the end, because I told him, well, dude, you know, go while you're in Asia, just go travel and borrow some money. I offered to lend him some money and said, look, borrow some money, go travel. But he didn't borrow it from me. I think he ended up borrowing it from his parents. But anyway, he borrowed some money and went to Vietnam, and he was telling me he loved it. He had a really good time, and that was the first time I'd seen him just enjoying himself, like loving life again. And I told him, you need to just get out of Taiwan. When you go back to Taiwan, I said, just get out of there, dude. Just go enjoy Asia and then go back to New Zealand. And he just stayed there. And I don't know, like I could just, every time I spoke to him when he was in Taiwan, he just felt like the whole place was just eating at him. And I just, people said it's unexpected, but I didn't, like, obviously I didn't think he would die from it. But for me personally, I just knew it was just so bad for him there. And that was like my gut feeling. And I just knew after he had that breakup, it was just really detrimental to his health. Now, I'm sitting here and I don't even know what the official cause of his death is. I'm most likely attending the funeral. And if I do find that information out, I will share on maybe this Patreon behind the scenes vlogs, just like I consider these vlogs just a friend-to-friend chat. If it's something the family does not want to share, then I will not share that with you guys. It's just, that's how it is. But it just ended up being just a tragedy. And I've come to terms in the last few days really just with it of, hey, this is life. You only get one shot at this. So I learned, and the weirdest thing was I learned through YouTube, a lot of my listening to other people, especially people that, left the speakers on. A lot of what I learned through taking feedback from other people was learned through YouTube, because my family and friends, you're sort of like, when they tell you something, you're probably like, they're just saying that because they're being nice. But then you had these people, I had these people as I was growing my YouTube channel that told me, they were so passionate and they were so heavy on the critiquing, but it stopped and made me think. And I was like, well, you put the two of them together, these people actually really care about you. So they're being really passionate in how they write their comments and they're critiquing you on things. And I think, I said to myself, why would someone write those comments? And I thought about it, because they care and because they wanted to see me do better. And that's when I really started upping my game on voice work, photography, video work, all that stuff, and lighting. I started getting ahead on that and started really pushing the channel and taking it to new heights. And so I think with Kevin, we told him behind the scenes, this is what you need to do with your YouTube. And sort of, we're always helping him to try and better his content as well and grow him as a friend and a YouTuber. And it's really sad because he was one of the boys, and just losing him was it's just, it's hard to talk about it because it was just out of nowhere. And, I wish he was just here. I just wish he had, I don't know, I wish he had just, taken, you can't take things back. But I just wish he had even come to the Gold Coast and I could have, been here with him and helped him out with his channel directly and just helped him get better again. But yeah, obviously the worst outcome has passed now, and it's such a waste. It's just such a waste of life. And he had everything going for him, and he's telling me on the phone how he's looking forward to the future, wanted to have kids and all that, and then just out of nowhere this illness just gets him. So yeah, that's all I know, is that it's an illness. So that's what they said in the official statement. But that aside, I've just been getting through a massive schedule. At the end of last month, I had to do the NDA on the 1660 Super, which I really liked that card. I thought, even though things seem to be stagnating in tech, CPUs and GPUs, what I'm noticing is things stagnating on both sides kind of thing. The 1660 Super, for what it is at face value, that's how I rate things at the end of the day, face value. It was punching really hard for the money. So I was really impressed with that card. 9900 KS was just Intel, what are you doing? Really, what are you doing? And I don't you guys probably know already, I don't like to bash products, but yeah, that was probably one of the most negative reviews I'm going to be doing on the channel, put it that way. Because I just thought it's Intel, what are you doing? You're just releasing a special edition. And for what it is, it was I did think it was decent value. I liked how they weren't charging ridiculous amounts more over the already existing 9900K, but I just felt like all this time later, and this is all we've got from you guys, you really need to step up your game and start producing something like the competitors doing and adding in possibly more cores and especially getting us better IPC and better power consumption, because that's what Zen 2's got going for it. But other than that, yeah, with tech, it's sort of come to this stage now where I'm just trying to do my own thing. And funny thing is, like, I'm trying to do all this new stuff with tech, like products that I haven't tried before, products from AliExpress, because I want to start changing it up and giving people different products. And that's why when I saw that Audi gaming monitor, I just knew I had to get it straight away, even if it was good or bad. And it ended up just being one of the best value for money monitors. And it was so good. And I actually went and got another 2. So I've got a triple gaming setup, but I might do a video on that later because it's really funny. I like it. It's not good for RTS, but it's really good for first person and like World of Warcraft and stuff. So that was a really good thing. Obviously I've got the editing station back there, 2 4K monitors. The other ultra wide on top, it's not really doing it for me much, because like that's just my video editing station, 2 4K monitors, and I just power edit videos. So nothing stopped there. I did get the Ultralight too, and Zai managed to hook us up with that mouse, and I was really grateful for that, because that mouse legitimately is the best mouse I've tried. And it's just such a shame that other companies like Logitech and stuff can't replicate that and sell it for a lot cheaper, which I know they're capable of doing. So that's kind of like been what's going on behind the scenes here. And then I'll just take you guys through like a little other things as well. This PC here, we just put this together. This was that really cheap gaming setup I did. The Acer Veroton is now cracked. It's easy. Like the Lenovo's, the Verotons and the Lenovo's would be the ones to get if you're into changing OEMs and putting them in gaming PCs. Lenovo's do need a headphone adapter for the front panel headphone out. That's one pretty crucial thing to get. This doesn't need it. So this is actually probably the best option, the Verotons, for flipping OEMs, because of course you get that standard license included with Windows activated. And that just ended up being a really good, successful build. I've got some other AliExpress products. There's that other bell again. I've got to turn my volume down, but we got the Johnsbo C2. I wanted to check this out, cheap AliExpress case, and this A320 Earthshaker, and see if that is compatible. I did have an AliExpress build on the way, but man, some of the parts come in 2 weeks, like this case and this motherboard and stuff. But like this King Spec SSD came after like 40 days, which was crazy. It's too long to wait. And I'm still waiting on 2 CPUs to come in from AliExpress. So there's been like the 2 longest waits. Once those CPUs come here, I can actually do the video. But other than that, we'll just turn this light on over here. But anyway, moving over here, here's the triple surround gaming setup. And I don't get a whole lot of time to spend money on myself, but this is just one of those things where I loved this monitor and I was like, you know what, triple surround 27-inch gaming setup would do really nicely. So I will dedicate some time to enjoying games on that. It's not at the moment. Really busy around here behind the scenes. It's just crazy busy. I got some stuff there. There's like, I call that the Hawk pile, and that'll be joining it soon. And then there's the rubbish pile there, and not much else is going on. It's a little bit messy behind the scenes here. I did that video for NVIDIA. It was MSI's laptop review. They've got to go back. Then we got some Verotons down there that still can be converted. I've kind of, in my mind, I'm piecing out some used builds here. Like I just piece them out and get them ready. And then once they're ready to go. These are 2 cases I got to review as well. And this Mi9T from Xiaomi. So that's like 3 videos I've got to do for the people who sent them in. But just, yeah, this month I'm kind of going to be in limbo mode, I guess, because I'm just tired, I guess. And so hopefully next month I'm feeling a bit better, but it just sucks. So, I mean, if you guys have any stories as well, I love reading them. So make sure you drop a story in below and what you guys think about the whole situation as well. But hopefully it's been a decent behind the scenes vlog for you guys. I don't know, I'm still dealing with it in my own way, but yeah, hopefully the end of this month, the vlog will have more energy and I'll be able to clean up a bit more and get organized, because it's a bit of a mess at the moment. But yeah, there's that. But Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you in another behind the scenes vlog very soon. Peace out for now. Anyway guys, thank you so much for the support, appreciate it. And also, if you have any comments, drop them below and I'll read them as soon as I can and get back to you. Peace out for now. Bye.